It's the Armstrong and Getty Show. We've been talking a little bit about it. We're going to be talking a lot about it over the next month, and I hope you're going to be talking about it. As the Debt Commission is working on their plan, and we're going to start having this national conversation, I hope, about what services are we willing that all of Europe is having, by the way. What services are we willing to get rid of, do without? In what ways are we willing to pay more? And come to some sort of balance that can work long term.
And are we going to be grown-ups and talk about the budget and understand how the budget works in a realistic way and talk about what we can afford? For instance, as I always bring up, the big kahuna, the big kahuna is not earmarks. It's not any individual department. It's entitlement programs. That's one of the things we're going to have to take on. William LaJeunesse, Fox News, reporting from Los Angeles on the federal budget and attacking its bloat. Hello, William.
Good morning. Here's the point that I wanted to make. Okay, the Debt Commission started the debate. Good idea. Entitlements need reform? Yes, they do. But I've heard so many pundits, including one yesterday, who just referred to all the other government programs as chump change, as if cutting them didn't matter. Well, that's not true. Okay, not only, and I'm not talking about the $16 billion that we spend on earmarks, okay? Yeah, that's low-hanging fruit, but there's a very important document, and you can actually, any of the listeners can check this out. It's very interesting. It's called expectmore.gov, not performing programs. Okay, what they did, these are auditors throughout the government, and this document is produced by the White House on an ongoing basis, and it evaluates virtually every program in the federal government, thousands of them. And, of course, that's how the federal budget is built, by programs. And it measures them on a scale of 0 to 100, those that work and those that don't. And they give them a score.
Is 0 good or bad?
0's bad.
Okay, 100's good, 0's bad.
Yeah. Okay. We did our cutoff at 40. I mean, if you can't hit a 40 on your results, you're not doing real. Not only have you failed miserably, right? So we added those up. We're looking at $142 billion of your money that is spent each year on programs that our own government says don't work.
Really? And
really?
This information is available to we the taxpayer?
Yeah, it looks like about a 45-page document.
Boy, we really do get the government we deserve. The government puts out a grading report of the various programs and has a bunch of them that don't work, and nobody pays any attention.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, there's a version of that in California too. You hear the candidates always say, "I'm going to go through department by department and see where this money's going and where it's being." They have that every single year. It's available. It's known, and the wasteful programs are known, but nothing's done about them. Why, William?
Well, I mean, why? Why? Because every every program.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
You ever listen to our show?
No. Every program.
Crap, damn, hell, bitch. There you go.
Here's the problem is, of course, is that every program, whether it works or not, has a constituency, and every constituency has a lawmaker. So here's the really discouraging part of this, which makes, I'm sure, everyone angry and frustrated, is...
That's what we're here.
Okay. All right, you and I may disagree. You want to cut defense, I want to cut social programs. But can't we all agree that the stuff that doesn't work doesn't deserve our money, regardless of politics? Well, clearly, no. Okay, you want to give me to give you a few programs?
Sure, please.
Okay, just to make you a little bit more upset. Okay, here's the Food Stamp Nutrition Education Program, okay? We have spent, their budget went from $660,000 in 92 to $147 million in 10 years.
Oh.
Okay? This is supposed to educate food stamp recipients on the value of nutritious food.
Wow.
Hello.
It just seems like a stupid idea to start with.
And what's their budget?
What's their score?
Their score is, let me actually get that one. I think it's 8.
Oh, God.
Holy crap.
Oh, my God.
Which is what they're eating.
Actually, they got a 27. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I was looking at the Ready to Learn television. They got 8.
And how much money do we spend on that?
$24 million.
Yeah. And I realize that's a tiny amount of money, but I'm all for eliminating all these tiny, because it'll add up.
Well, that's the attitude. Yeah. You see, I mean, you've got a decent attitude, but I don't know, you watch TV and you listen to people and you go, oh, well, unless you go after entitlements, nothing else matters. That's not
right. And
true.
somebody will hit you with, well, that's 0.0000.
Right. Oh, earmarks are less than 1%
okay,
of the
fine.
budget.
Let's cut it then.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Hello.
William, this is good stuff. William LaJeunesse of Fox News in Los Angeles. We are definitely going to hit that link and have it available for people.
Yeah.
Is the main roadblock to making the obvious move those who would lobby their local congressman? They're sacred cows. They're well connected, right?
Well, I think every program does have a lobbyist. I mean, obviously,
sure.
When you child nutrition, you can't cut that. Or how about this one? I'll just throw this out at you to make you mad. Okay, there is actually a program. It's women, infants, and children farm produce program. Okay, so the point of that is what they do is they give poor families free money or coupons so they can go to the roadside stand to get produce. That's in addition to their food stamps and cash payments. Okay, that's $41 million. Again, that got 0 out of 100 points.
Oh, my God. Yeah. That is incredible. I mean, that is absolutely incredible.
So all it is a bunch of jobs for people who
right. Hey,
have no skills.
One more. College assistant migrant program. There are 2,000 migrant farm workers, allegedly, who are trying to go to college in between their farm work. Okay, we give $15 million a year. What the auditors found is...
For 2,000 people trying to go to college, $15 million?
And that's not to pay for their tuition, that's to counsel them. Okay, here's the deal. So the auditors found that we're giving the money to the same universities year after year without even checking to see if they enroll migrants.
William LaJeunesse, Fox News. You came to make us angry. You have accomplished your purpose brilliantly.
Great job.
All right.
William, let's stay in touch.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Do we have that clip, Scott?
Well, why?
Holy crap!
How astounding is that? There actually is the government itself, which you've got to assume is being on the generous side of whether or not these things are working.
Yes.
I forget how many said that got a 40 or lower. I mean, how about maybe
couple hundred.
Maybe the debt commission will say anybody who gets below a 50, that one's out.
Please. It's, and this California thing. Why?
Well, why?
Because the government answers to the government. One bureaucrat answers to another bureaucrat. Lobbyists answer to the bureaucrats who answer to the lobbyists.
Yeah,
they do not answer to us. California puts out this list every year of ineffective, bloated wastes of money, and nobody cuts them.
It's our fault, though. How many people know that the website even exists or looks at it or are up in arms about it? I mean...
Well, more now, Jack. Yeah. Scott, have we linked it to ArmstrongandGettyRadio.com? I give you an 88.
God, they have programs that are getting a 0? Getting an 8 out of 100?
Costing tens of millions of dollars, Marshall.
Jeez.
Programs that the government itself has said, this is completely useless. It's not doing any good. And it endures year after year after year after decade after decade.
Well, why?
And they want more taxes?
That's incredible.
Are you kidding me? Hands off my paycheck, scum.
What's coming up in your news?
WikiLeaks concerns have caused one bank's stocks to plunge. We've got Congress being called on to investigate the train to nowhere, California's bullet train.
The gravy train, or the, what else somebody else call it? There's another good. The train to nowhere. The gravy train to nowhere. I think that's what we're going to call it.
And we got a huge recall of window blinds that are a danger to children. Coming up in 5 minutes, Armstrong and Getty.
All right. That story was depressing, man.
What to do? Axe handles, torches, pitchforks? Pickaxes, hoes, shovels, spades, the square-fronted shovels,
trowelers.
What? Trowels? Garden weasels? Who's with me?
Those little sprinklers that look like a tractor that drive along your hose?
Yes!
Maybe one of those?
You could smash something with one of those.
Well, why?
You're listening to the Armstrong and Getty Show.